give me an example of the last time you maintained your integrity?
Well, in my job, I always try to make sure my work is done with integrity. So, because I do small jobs for a lot of different people, I try to make sure that every time I approach a job, I do so with integrity and complete it with integrity.
Explain how you maintain your integrity.
Well, the way I maintain my integrity is I think a lot about how I would like to be dealt with myself, and then I behave the same way to others. And I use a lot of what I've learned over time and what I've learned in school and in Hebrew school to help me understand what it is to deal with people with integrity and to be a person who has integrity.
Did you encounter any challenges?
In trying to maintain integrity?
Yeah, in trying to
Yeah, I think it's always a challenge because acting with integrity is sometimes harder than acting otherwise, and also sometimes there's temptation to not deal with people with integrity because maybe you don't like them, or maybe they do things that are mean to you and they don't treat you with integrity, so you don't think they deserve to be dealt with integrity. So there's a lot of challenges, but you have to work hard to prove to yourself and to do things that make you proud, whether the people deserve it or don't. You need to make sure that you do the right thing.
What were those
that I had?
That you had?
Well, like I said, it's often related to the people who I'm dealing with, and sometimes they're mean, or they say things I don't like, or do things I don't agree with, or perhaps they don't deal with me with integrity. And those are the sorts of challenges that I work hard to try to overcome primarily. And then sometimes it may seem easier to cut corners or not be a person with integrity. But that's less often. More often it's the people themselves who I'm dealing with, who because they're either mean or they're not nice, or they don't do things the way I would do, or they don't have integrity, and I'm tempted to skip integrity with them.
How did you overcome those challenges?
Well, one of the ways I overcome it is by understanding that if I were to not deal with people in a manner that I think is with integrity, then I wouldn't feel good about myself. That nobody deserves to not have a dealing that lacks that sort of integrity, regardless of how they behave. Overall, I have to behave the right way, and I have to keep reminding myself of that in order to overcome the challenge.
What did you learn from overcoming those challenges?
Well, I learned that it's hard sometimes to maintain your integrity, but in the end, it's really worth it, because you need to be able, I need to be able to deal with people with integrity, to feel good about myself, and to know that I'm doing a good thing.
I agree with it's very difficult in your thank you, Neil Jacobson.
And thank you, Joseph Jacobson.
It was a pleasure sharing your